The M2 report last night was what I said, incredibly dangerous. My freaking chef's stainless steel, I do describe it as what it is. It's a stainless steel, expensive chef's skillet. It's what I had from New York City. I still have a few possessions. I intend to give some of these skillets away to the agents who saved my life in here. It's my only way to say here, here's a war trophy. I've been saying that. Certain things, like my food ninja that I have, it's a war trophy. And it should go into your offices. Like, we'll talk about it, God willing. I can't be in this terror cell witnessing all this. It's beyond civilian witnessing. This is some sort of agent I've turned into now. Because I'm conducting myself as if I am one in here. This is the only way I would have lived through it, as if I was a trained agent. We have to speak about the elephant in the room, and we have to talk about this. It's because of my guidance from Jesus that I lived through this, working side by side with the trained agents outside of here, that I can't talk about anything they do. And it's because of Jesus that I'm born the way I am, that I lived through the chemical and biological weapons they put on me in here. I gotta plug my ears. We know what they're doing every day here. I really gotta say this. I gotta open my report with this. I'm really supposed to report, but I can't. Every time lately I start to report, I can't. I have to talk to the agents. This has gone on long enough where I'm not talking to the agents. Right? I've told you get some of my white dishes. Remember the white dishes? There's things I'm giving you. It's just how I am. Okay? I don't lead the war. It's clear, right? Because I'm giving you kitchen stuff. I'm very, very, very woman and feminine. God planned that and created that on purpose. But I work side by side with you all. And the female agents who are a little bit more masculine than me, they work side by side, like in literal. They jump out of helicopters and do it all, dude. In the special forces, they would have hired me. But, you know, it turns out, and I've always said this, be an agent, be a lawyer, I would have said, you know what, I really want to do culinary. I absolutely love culinary. It is truly my love. And it's not by coincidence that the stuff I have, the few possessions I still have from New York, the enemy territory, that I had to flee and never got acknowledged for what the agents did with me there, all of you special forces, and what I did there and what I had to do to get out of there to save my life with my 2 cats, who are like my children, Baby and Miggy. That story is incredible. That story is incredible, what I did to get out of New York alive. After attacking the feds, the New York police department, oh God, everybody, and we know what I did, and I'm not going to do this right now. I have nothing to prove. Getting Putin with all his Mexican cartel, I went so hard, I had to go offline and everything. Yeah, I know. So, all right, so I still have some of these kitchen possessions, and it turns out that's really what I want to do. It's a very humble job, considering I could have taken up some sort of big agent career. No, it's not what God wills for me to do. And they know that. And this is actually, I'm talking to the female captains, because they would have been the ones I tell this to. And there's a couple of them, and they're very different than me. I've seen 2 of them, and God won't let me describe them or talk about them too much because he protects them. And but I can say this, they look like federal agent ladies. They look like it. And if you don't know what I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to describe it for you. They don't look like me, dude. No, they look like federal agent ladies, and I would not mess with them. Okay. They're United States. They got screwed over by the cooping military. We're all still United States. We didn't lose our citizens. We didn't end up with treason charges and capital murder charges. We're not killers. We're not psychotics. We don't organize paramilitary groups of psychotics to go do heinous crimes. We don't do that. We're defending ourselves and defending our loved ones. Okay, I need to make an actual report, so I'm going to hang this up.